Breaking news today. In the span of 24 hours, Russia claims to have shot down 2 Ukrainian jets. As Ukraine's plans to restock its air force in the new year dwindle, Russia shot down 2 Ukrainian jets in a span of 24 hours, according to Moscow on Sunday. As stated in Sunday's operational report by the Kremlin, 2 Ukrainian planes, a Su-25 near Dnipro and a Su-27 near Kryvyi Rih, were shot down by Russian air defense systems. While Ukraine usually stays mum when its own combat planes go down, the country made no mention of any losses to its fleet in Sunday's announcements. For comment, Newsweek has emailed the Ukrainian military. After nearly 2 years of full-scale combat against Russia's younger and stronger fleet, the loss of even 2 planes would be devastating to Ukraine's air force. According to the International Institute for Strategic Studies in London, Ukraine's air force had 79 combat-capable aircraft by the beginning of 2023. This included around 20 Su-25s and 30 Su-27s. Dutch open-source publication Oryx said that between February 2022 and the beginning of October 2023, Ukraine lost a confirmed 13 Su-27 aircraft and 16 Su-25 jets. Unfortunately, this only accounts for losses that have been visually validated and does not cover the time following October of last year. However, supporters of Kyiv have promised to send replacement MiG-29 fighters from Slovakia and Poland, while the war-torn nation of Ukraine is still waiting for American-made F-16 jets to arrive. Having access to these cutting-edge jets will strengthen Ukraine's air defenses and allow for more frequent strikes on strategic Russian targets. Ukraine has been utilizing older, Soviet-era jets to fire NATO-standard munitions. The F-16s, with their more contemporary avionics and radars, are geared to do the same, according to Sunday's Danish source Berlingske. The first 6 Danish F-16 fighter jets that were supposed to be delivered to Ukraine could be delayed by as much as 6 months. Originally, the jets were supposed to make their arrival sometime around the new year, the Danish Defense Ministry stated in a statement that was quoted by multiple media outlets that the gift is expected to take place in the second quarter of 2024, according to the present schedule. It's mainly an issue of finishing the training of Ukrainian personnel who will operate the planes. Almost immediately after, an aviator from the Ukrainian Air Force seemed to imply that the country had not yet gotten formal confirmation of the rumors and that the planes would arrive in the spring. Newsweek has emailed the Ukrainian Air Force and the Danish Defense Ministry to get a comment. According to the UK Defense Secretary, Russian President Vladimir Putin had to grovel to North Korea in order to procure weaponry for the conflict in Ukraine. The world has turned its back on Russia, forcing Putin into the humiliation of going cap in hand to North Korea to keep his illegal invasion going. According to Grant Shapps on X. North Korea recently supplied Russia with ballistic missile launchers and several dozen ballistic missiles, according to Thursday's statement from the White House. Speaking at a press briefing, John Kirby, a spokesman for the National Security Council, expressed alarm over the increasing assistance that the DPRK is showing to Russia. Reuters reports that during their September meeting, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un expressed his support for Putin's sacred fight against the West. Now Russia has risen to the sacred fight to protect its sovereignty and security against the hegemonic forces that oppose Russia, Kim commented at the time. And now we want to further develop the relationship. We will always support the decisions of President Putin and the Russian leadership, said Kim. As a result of its invasion of Ukraine, Russia is now facing devastating sanctions imposed by the West. Because of their own weapons scarcity, Russia has begun to import weaponry from nations like Iran and North Korea. In an intelligence report from October, the UK Ministry of Defense warned that North Korea had the potential to become one of Russia's most significant foreign arms suppliers, alongside Iran and Belarus. After Business Insider made a comment request outside of normal business hours, representatives from the Russian Foreign Ministry did not react quickly.